Hola, 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 buenos dias, good morning, beautiful planner babes. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl here, Daniela, la planning diva. I'm so happy you could join us today. Today I'm going to be setting up a spread in my flagship planner. This is my creative journal, my memory keeper, my scrapbook, my journal, my diary, call it what you will. I like to call it my flagship planner because in my delusional mind, my planners are like a armada, a flotilla of ships. And the flagship in old-timey speak is the ship that the captain or the admiral sails, like the most important person of the fleet. That's their ship. It's usually the biggest, the baddest ship. And that's how I feel about this planner. This is probably the one that I pour most of my heart and soul into. This is my beloved Tanya Garcia Bright Travels planner. It is beautiful. It's a big, I have her on expander discs because she is a monster. I love her so much. The title page. But yeah, I still need to decorate these year to glance pages. And actually today I'm going to be setting up a spread that for a week that has long since passed. Let's get into it. Let's just flip to July here. This was July monthly. First week in July, second week of July, third week of July, and we're going to set up the spread for July 17th through the 23rd. I haven't set up that spread or this spread, the 24th through the 30th, or the August monthly, or the first week in August. So I am 3 spreads behind at this point, and that's totally fine because, as I said, this is my creative journal, and I don't really feel the pressure to keep up with it. And I know eventually I will catch up to where I need to be, so I'm not too stressed about it. So I'm going to pull these pages off of the discs because I think we're going to need to take those off. Funny thing is I prefer to plan on the discs because I like, for some reason, to plan on the discs, but sometimes it's just not the easiest thing to do, so I'll take them off. So for this week, the 17th through the 23rd, I already have an idea of what I want to do, and I'm basing it off of a little trip that we took to Cabrillo National Monument on Friday the 21st. So I went there with my boyfriend Steven and his mom who was visiting, and I got some postcards. We went to the Tidepools, checked things out. This is like the lighthouse that the National Monument is famous for, the old Point Loma lighthouse. I got a sticker. I got some smaller stickers, the super cute signpost sticker. This is actually not from this, from Cabrillo. This sticker right here, my boyfriend got this for me when he was up in, I think, Point Lobos or Monterey. I forget where, but I'm thinking of potentially using it because it is a seahorse and matches like the ocean theme. And then I also have the Sticker Studio Atlantis sticker gallery, which I got a while ago. I think I got it maybe last year, and I still have not touched this thing because I've been hoarding it, but I'm thinking of potentially using maybe this page here. I really love like the soft pastel colors. Ooh, these are really bright. The whales, these are gorgeous. But yeah, ooh, these are beautiful. I'm thinking of this page right here, these 2 pages, and I have Mojo Jojo planned blue boxes and more from her rainbow bundle, so I'm going to be using that for journaling. So let us get into it. I really love this postcard right here. I'm very tempted to put this whole thing there. And let's see what else. I'm thinking of putting like all of this Tidepool stickers down here, and then maybe like this right here. I might not include this postcard because I think 2 postcards is enough. I could also put this in the middle like so. Ooh, I like that. I like putting stuff in the middle. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I need my Tombow adhesive, so let's get into my Rilakkuma pencil case. And then let's start putting down some postcards. Before I put that down, I kind of want to see if there are potentially like stickers that I can layer behind that postcard, because I feel like it needs something to anchor it a little bit. Otherwise it's this postcard floating in the middle of the page. So maybe some of this coral. Ooh, I like that map right there. I'm not sure about fish, but let's see. Ooh, these are nice. Ooh, these are beautiful. What a gorgeous sticker book. Ooh, some seahorses, a turtle, some seaweed. Maybe I will use this like gigantic shell right here. I could use this to layer. Let's pull this. Like so. I could like barely layer it like that. So I don't want to cover it too much because this is a gorgeous sticker. So I don't want to cover it too much. Maybe like this, like so. Oh, I felt like I put it down crooked. Okay, let's put down this sticker right here. And then I'm gonna try my hardest to lay this down. Okay, okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. And I will cut the back. Perfect. I love laying things down the middle like this. I think, okay, there we go. I love laying things down the middle like this because I think there's so much lost space in the spine area, and it's so nice to be able to go into that spine area and use it. Okay, so this postcard right here, I was thinking of potentially putting it up here, but I like the idea of having it right here. And I also like the idea of having it kind of falling off the page and just cutting off the excess. Postcards are gigantic, so I feel like I don't want to put the entire thing here. Or do I? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the entire thing. I was thinking of cutting off some pieces of it, but then I'd have to cut off the San Diego, California, which I don't want to do. So I think I will leave it like so. But I have an idea of like using stickers to kind of surround this postcard. So let's go back to the page that I wanted to use, this one right here. So I'm thinking of maybe using this seahorse. Ooh, placing this like right here. That's so cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then I have to use some of this seaweed right here. Oh, kind of want to tuck this underneath, but I think that ship has sailed. I might have to just cut it because I don't want it to take up too much room. Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and cut this excess at the end here. Ooh, I really like this shell right here. Maybe I'll use this. I'll cut this like so. Like I'll cut it like how I did the postcard. Like I'll lay it down the middle. Okay, like so. Let me cut that. Perfect. What I really like about these stickers is that they peel off really, really easily. So if I want to change anything, I definitely can. I'm gonna try to intersperse like coral with shells here. Ooh, I could put this shell right here. Then I'd cover the California. There, perfect. A little sea urchin guy. I could put that right here. A little star. I could put that right there. Message in a bottle. I definitely have to use this one. maybe kind of tucked in the coral. I like the idea of having it like standing up though. So we'll have that. Ooh, these stickers are a little bit hard to peel off the page. I know I just said that they're easy to peel off the page. They're easy to peel once you put them down, but because they're so intricate and it's hard to kind of like peel them off the sticker paper that they came on. Okay, so I'm thinking of putting this seahorse right here on this side, and then this little coral like right here, kind of covering the bottle, and then a little hermit crab right here. Ooh, I love that. Love it so much. And maybe a little fish right here, just swimming along the little tide pool area. And I just have one sticker left on this on these pages here, so this little blue shell. So I'm thinking of using it because I might as well, right? Where should I put this one? I could use it, let's see, I could layer it like here on top of this. It's going to be another one that I'm going to have to cut. Okay. I feel like there's something missing right here. Okay, maybe I can use some of these stars. Okay, I could use one of these little shells right here, like so. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna cut off all this excess here. Okay, there we go. It's all cut up and I love it so much. I love the little scene down here. I think it is so cute. And the whole reason why we were at the Cabrillo National Monument was because we were tide pooling. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. But the whole reason I'm going for this theme is because we were tide pooling, and the Cabrillo National Monument is a national monument. So not a national park, just a national monument in San Diego, California. It's in Point Loma, if you're familiar with the area. And it's basically protecting the historical monument of the old lighthouse that was established there when San Diego was first established as a city. But it's also protecting a really beautiful part of land and these amazing tide pools. It's right on the beach, of course, right on the ocean. And yeah, it's just protecting this beautiful swatch of land. And the tide, we have some really good tide pools down there, and so we were out there to tide pool and just hang out. Okay, now I want to add some boxes before I get too excited here, and I'm thinking of using some of these light blue boxes like these, or like the medium blue boxes. Yeah, I like these colors. So I think I'll pull one and put it right here. Ah, I just bent my page. And I'm going to get another one and put this one right here. Love it. And then maybe this long one right here. Actually, I kind of don't like that. Oops. Undo to the rescue. And my little towel that I used to soak up all that liquid. I wanted to layer it a little bit more. I'm trying not to be super picky about my placement choices, but sometimes I also try not to be super lazy about them either, because it's not that difficult to pick it up and move it. And it's not about being a perfectionist. It's about following what's right in your heart. So that's that. And then I think I'll grab some of these smaller boxes. It would be nice to place some right here. And then I wonder if I can use one of these darker boxes. Yeah, it's not too crazy looking. I'll put one right there. And then let's see. I want to use this little Cabrillo National Monument sticker. I love these stickers. National monuments, national parks do these stickers a lot, like these signpost stickers, and it has like the name of the national monument or park, and then it has like some things that you can do there. I love these stickers. I think it's because I just enjoy trail signs and trailheads and little signs like this. I love taking pictures of these when I'm on like a trail or something. So let me see. I could put it here, or I could put it here, or I could put it over here, or over here, or there. I'm tempted to put it over here. Yeah, I like this. Let's put this here. Love it. And I'm kind of tempted to do another one of these scenes, but at the top here and covering up the dates because I'm sensing like a vacuum right there. And I wonder if I can sneak in this sticker. Is it going to be too big? Let's see. I could like put it here. Yeah, I love that. I would totally cover up this sticker right here that I just put down. What if I tilted it? Oh my gosh, now I'm regretting putting this long sticker down. Okay, we're gonna have to take it up again because it's not gonna be functional at all if I leave it behind this big sticker. Okay, I hope you are putting up with me today. It's been a while since I've planned in this flagship planner, so I'm feeling kind of like out of my element. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna put this right here. I love it here in the corner. I think this is perfect. Yes. And instead of that really long sticker, what we'll do is put one of these smaller stickers, like so. And then just layer this, like so. And what I might do with this longer sticker is I don't want to put it back in the book. So I'm thinking I might just cut it in half and use the halves for journaling. So I could put a half here, and then I could put a half up here or down here. Maybe like, I could technically like have it up here too, and then I could cut it like so. Oops, that was a little wonky. Oh God, that was very wonky. Let me see if I can correct my mistakes. Okay, that's better. That is so much better. Ooh, I really love how it's turning out so far. And then I really want to use this little anemone sticker here as well. Actually, I kind of want to save this for my year to glance. I like using these. I really wanted to use this anemone sticker, but I kind of want to save this for my year to glance pages because I like using these smaller stickers for decorating my year to glance. I kind of want to use some seaweed because one of the big like attractions for the Cabrillo National Monument is the kelp forests. You can see the kelp forests from Cabrillo if you're standing overlooking the ocean. You can see like where the kelp forests should be, and so I'm thinking of placing some seaweed here and there to celebrate that. And I love this little crab. They're so cute. There's so many crabs at the Cabrillo National Monument. Ooh, I kind of want to put it like here on this box. Oh, it's so cute. And then let me grab some of the seaweed like so. I think this would be perfect to put in the corner there. And then it's a little bit difficult to grab these like more funky looking stickers. What about this little starfish there in the corner? And then maybe this bright orange starfish right here. I really like these coral stickers, so I'm going to go ahead and put one right here. And this is definitely not a Tidepooling creature, this nautilus, but I love nautilus so much. I'm going to go ahead and put this here at the top. So cute. And I also want to use seaweed or kelp to kind of anchor this sticker in the corner here. I might actually cut this up into several different pieces and try to use it several different times. So here, I'll show you. I'll cut off this part here, and then I will place it like so. And then I'll cut off the top part, because with large stickers like that are just floating in the middle of the page, I feel like they really need some anchoring. They really need something to just kind of situate it and kind of frame it. Okay, let me cut this off. For me, that's one of the most uncomfortable feelings in art is that feeling of something floating in the middle of the page without anything to anchor it. And I think that's why as like planner people, sticker people, we like to like create little scenes, or we like to create little clusters of stickers, and we layer things, because even if we don't have a formal art background, and I honestly don't have a formal art background, but I guess I've just informally studied it, and I technically teach art now, but I've studied it enough informally by myself, reading a lot of things, you know, having conversations with, you know, various artists, and always being very active in the art world. So I kind of like to put like words and concepts to the planner techniques that we use in the planner world. And I think people intuitively understand that, like, we don't like things floating in space, and it does create like this kind of isolated feeling in an art sense. When there's no depth to a painting and things are just floating in space, it creates a sense of like isolation and of like and of discomfort, because like perception isn't quite doing what it needs to do. So that's another one of my art tips. I hope you enjoy my little art tips, is to think about whether like a sticker placement is floating in space. And if so, if there's something about like a particular sticker that you don't like what it is or what it's doing, listen to your gut, first of all. That's such a big thing in art, I feel, is like listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, kind of understanding, kind of recognizing and naming when something doesn't feel right to you, and then trying to understand why it doesn't feel right to you. And one of the and I think one of the most obvious like things that we don't like as planners is when they're not layered, and when they feel like they're in a vacuum and it's like just this thing floating in the middle of the space. Let me put down some seaweed here. Nice. And honestly, for people just beginning art and getting into art, I feel like that is one of the number one things that artists struggle with, is this perception and depth, and trying to make things not look like we're just on a 2D plane, which we are on a 2D plane, but through technique and style, we can really start putting dimension and depth into our compositions. And honestly, I think that's what people like when you see a really nice spread. I think that's what we're responding to the most, is this feeling of like multi-layered depth, and that your eye can really peer into the drawing or the spread. And that's created by this depth feeling. I think it's easier to create depth with stickers. For me, I've always struggled with like painting and like pencil drawings to create depth, more so with pencil than paint, because with pencil, you really have to work quite a long time to, you know, draw out your subject and then the background. But with stickering, I feel like you can achieve that a little bit easier. Anyway, I think this is it. I think this is the spread. I don't want to add any more to it. I like how it turned out, and I'm trying to give myself some white space here and there. And for some reason, this spread kind of called for some white space. We have some white space peeking out here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and journal. Oh, I'm going to punch it first. I'm going to punch it and then I'm going to journal, and then I'll come back to show you all the after the plan. Anyways, I hope you find my art ramblings and musings helpful. I honestly find it helpful to talk about it because, again, I am not a formally trained artist. I am just an artist enthusiast, and I have been doing art for many years. And now I am an art teacher in prison. And so I'm really trying to learn a lot about how to put my experiences into formal words and formal concepts and formal training so that I can give my students the best I possibly can. So it helps me to like talk about my process and how I like create composition personally and my reasoning behind it in more formal terms, and this really helps me out. Okay, so let's get to journaling. And you know what would be fun? I think it'd be fun to use this Precise V7 Pilot pen in purple to write, because I just think that would be fun. I think it would capture like the purples that I have in this spread really well. So let's do that. And there we have it, the finished spread after the plan. So I didn't write too much, just a little bit here and there, and I really like it. I love how it looks after the pen, and I like the white space. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I like the white space. I think it gives it a little bit of breathing room. So, just to chat a little bit about what went on this week. I know I said in previous videos that I wanted to like chat about what happened during the week while I set up the spread so that I didn't have to come back and chat a little bit after, because these videos are like way too long already. But I forgot to do that, so here we are. I'll just make it super, super quick. This week was pretty standard for me, very, very busy Monday through Thursday. I wrote a little bit about that, about feeling like a little bit tired because of how long the days are. And also, my mom has been feeling pretty sick because she has been struggling with vertigo lately. So please let me know if there is anything that you recommend for vertigo. I have an idea that I have a suspicion that she has the same condition that I have with hearing loss, otosclerosis, because I do know that once it progresses into the cochlea, it does cause feelings of vertigo, and she does have hearing loss. She hasn't gotten it confirmed though, because she thought it was other things, but I feel like it is otosclerosis. Anyways, please let me know if there's anything you recommend for vertigo. Honestly, not too many exciting things happening Monday through Thursday, but Friday is the day I took off. I finally took a day off, thank God. And I took it off because this week, Steven's mom was still visiting with us. She had been visiting with us for almost, I think, 10 days. They took a couple of days off to go up to Monterey on a road trip. I think they came back Wednesday, but I'm not certain. But Friday, I took off so that I could spend some time with Steven and his mom before she left. She was planning on leaving, I think, on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. I forget exactly what day. So that's when we went to the Cabrillo National Monument, and, you know, the whole theme of the spread. This is where I got these postcards and the stickers. So we went to the Cabrillo National Monument, and it was so fun. It was so relaxing, so meditative. It was nice to walk around, and I actually started my period earlier in the week, and so I wasn't feeling the best, and it helped me to get out, get some sunshine, get some steps in, because I was really feeling kind of groggy and low energy because of my period. And it was nice to just walk along the trails on the coast, peer into some of the tide pools. I saw lots of little creatures. The tide was pretty high, so we didn't see a lot, but we saw a good amount, and it was just nice to be out there. And then after Cabrillo National Monument, we walked around Ocean Beach for a bit, had lunch at a wings bar, which was delicious, then came home, took the pugs to the dog park, and funny story, we tried to watch Oppenheimer that night. My boyfriend got us tickets to see the 9 p.m. viewing, which we were all a little bit scared of because that meant that we weren't going to get out till maybe like midnight or even 1 in the morning. But then when we got to the theater, we realized the tickets were for the wrong day. My boyfriend bought them for the wrong day, and so we weren't able to watch Oppenheimer that night. But honestly, it was probably for the best because he couldn't find tickets earlier in the day. It was, the weekend of its opening release. And so, theaters were sold out and he couldn't find tickets until that late. And so we were ready to do it, but we were also kind of grateful when we realized that we couldn't watch Oppenheimer. I ended up watching it later on in the weekend with my friend, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I still haven't watched Barbie though. I need to watch that. And that is the week. I love how this spread turned out. I have been wanting to use my Atlantis Sticker Studio sticker gallery for the longest, and I just have been hoarding it. And so I'm glad that I finally managed to get this together. So thank you so much for checking out this video. I really, really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your favorite Tidepooling spots, especially if you are here in California. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a beautiful time playing in your planners. And I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, stay safe, stay blessed, and happy planning. Adios.